searching for an answer in my soul.
Every movement starts with one voice. Before the growth, before the guest, there was just a belief that music could save lives.
Basically, what I'm going to do a part of this podcast is I'm going to be interviewing different artists and different people just to kind of get the feel of how music has saved them from their darkest points. A little bit about myself. I've had a pretty rough upbringing, so music was my saving grace. At a young age, I wanted to play guitar. Then I had
to help these veterans, to give them a place to land, maybe coming out of Commissary. A lot of her veterans are coming out of. They're coming out of substance abuse programs or mental health programs, and we're there to help them get back on their feet and to rebuild a life and to continue this mission well into the future, right? This isn't just a this year kind of job. This is something that's going to continue to grow as we find more veterans and find more needs inside of the community that need to be addressed.
And that's awesome because as someone that supports veterans,
that they listen to as well, and what they're listening to currently. And so it's kind of expounding on that, okay? Know what music is. It is a portal. It is a timestamp. It is all of those things, right? And it can be anything that you want to make it. I believe that, musical expression, whether you're writing lyrics or a song or you're using AI to write beats and to do this, I think it's so important for people to be able to kind of get out these complex thoughts and to put them into a song.
The whole story behind the song is that, I would love to have him back here, but I know he's happy right where he's at. And so that one was hard. It was hard to write. It was really hard to sing the first couple of times. And I'll be honest with you, I wrote that song and I think I have actually played and sang it maybe 3 times since then. And it's not because I don't think it's a good song or anything like that. It's just so hard. It's just really hard. So, but I would say that one by far has probably been the hardest one so far.
So let me sing a song you went back and strolled so you could read.
Right. It's hard to do, I guess, if you've got, 100,000 people watching you. But yeah, I want to have that personal connection with people, man, because I feel like that's important. And even when I'm out playing in venues and stuff, and hopefully one day I'm playing in front of thousands of people, but I still want to try to connect with those people in every way I can, because in reality, music is music will only be successful for me if it means something to people and if people enjoy it.
Just because it does something for me. And I mean, if I walk away from a show and I only did something for me, I still consider that a win.
Oh, absolutely. And that's how I feel about this thing. If right now I don't really have big viewers, but you know what? That's okay. Because if one person watches it and gets help, then to me it's worth it. I'm not saying I don't want my podcast to monetize. I'm not saying that. I think that's a dream for anyone that does it. But to me, it's more about helping the people. I wanted the older feel of country.
Oh yeah, so I say just depends on whatever I'm writing. If I'm feeling like the 90s country vibe, I'll play a nice 1-4-15 or something like that. And then, because I still write like it's the 90s, but I try not to have any distractions. If anybody else is in the house, they know to stick to what they're doing and not interrupt. Unless I'm writing with somebody, and then obviously they can interrupt and put their feelings in there. But for an hour or two,
she was there the day that I met my wife, and I know damn well she caught her eye, 'cause she didn't fall in love with just me. She's gotten me through thick and thin, Every situation I've been in, she don't take the hurt, just lets it out. Her Skinner, Cash, Waylon, and Combs, she leaves scars but heals my bones. Without her I'd be gone. This pawn shop guitar saved my life.
On my show.
I'll text her and tell her to get a hold of you, because we actually talked this morning. We were talking about streaming and releases and stuff. But she doesn't have a voice right now. She apparently lost it last night. But
she has such an impactful voice, though. She really does.
She does, and she is such a talented writer. But like Eric Hagen over in Wisconsin did a show with Dylan Martinson, such a young kid. He's literally 2 days older than my oldest should have been. The water, but I mean, I cover songs. I cover Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, but I'm not ever going to record it because I'm not going to try and put myself up to that standard. Now, if I ever were to, like get signed or whatever, and they're like, hey, we want you to put your version of this out there, I would not do it the way they do it. Or we would try to do our own spin on it.
Exactly. I know a guy that he has very